We're going to start with Shir Hamalot on page 4. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shir Hamalot Beshuv Adonai Et Shivat Zion Haynu Kecholmim. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I am so grateful for Shabbat this week. And I know as we come to the end of the week, we all sort of feel that relief and feeling of joy of being together. I am so excited to be with you on this first Shabbat. I'm going to say that probably 100 more times, but it's true. And I mean it every time I say it. I have I wanted to have somebody light the candles this week, and I haven't met everybody yet. And I wanted to be sure that I got a chance to do that. So I asked Lorelai and Sarah if it would be okay for me to ask my parents to light candles this evening. So parents, will you unmute yourselves?
Hello, Alicia.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. This is Rebecca and David Harris, my wonderful parents in Pittsburgh. They're going to be leading us in candle lighting. And then again, at the end, when we do a little Kiddush and Chamotzi thing for our Oneg online, they'll lead us in that too. So go ahead whenever you're ready. We are on page 9.
Okay. She talked first the English. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shal Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you both so much for being here with me for my first service. On that same page is the Shechianu. Shechianu was my grandfather's favorite prayer, my Zaidi. He loved celebrating life. He called himself Mr. Lucky because every time he looked around his life, he really saw himself as the luckiest man in the world. So I hope you'll join me in Shechianu, marking this really important moment for me personally, for us as a community, and for Shir Tikvah. Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Shechianu
v'hiyamanu v'hiyanu
Lazman Hazeh. We will continue our Kabbalat Shabbat service on page 11 with Lichun Ranana. I love Kabbalat Shabbat because it encourages us to sing about being joyous, about welcoming Shabbat. So let's do some of that together. Lichun Ranana, ya lai 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 lai. La Adonai, yai lai 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 lai, Naria, yai lai 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 lai, Litzur Yishenu, yai lai 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 lai, Nehu neranena, ya dai dai dai, la Adonai, ya la 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 la, Naharia, ya la 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 la, Litzur Yishenu, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Yeah, lie, 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 lie. We'll continue with Romemu on the next page. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Einu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. We will continue our Kabbalat Shabbat on page 14 with Lecha Dodi. I love the history of liturgy, and I'm sure you will hear me say this many more times, but I love Lecha Dodi because it really brings us this mystical tradition of welcoming the Sabbath bride and the idea of God having, various genders, not just the hymn that, our ancestors often prescribed unto God. Instead, we have this spectrum, this idea that God can be so many things to so many people. And I love the idea of welcoming that spirit of the Shekhinah, of God's more feminine energy into our midst. So we will continue with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla, shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, hishmi'anu el hamichad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'litpila. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla, likrat Shabbat, lechu v'necha, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'mashavat chila. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, ki va'orech kumi ori, uri shir daveri, kavod Adonai alayich nila. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Boi בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה וסוחלה, תוך אמוני עם סלולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. As we move from our very first Psalms of welcoming Shabbat into our next part of our service, we will join together on page 17 for Chatzi Kaddish. Chatzi Kaddish is another one of those prayers that we do often that we don't really talk about. And the reason that it's here is because it gives us a break between sections of the service. It is literally our chapter marker. So I will chant the Chatzi Kaddish and then we will rise for Baruch Hu. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, ve'almad yivarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uchayedecho bet Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imeru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olam me'almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitalel shemei nekudusha b'richu le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma ve'imeru amen. Please rise for Baruch Hu if you are able. If that's become a part of your practice in this Zoom world, we will join together. Baruch Hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach, hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Hamevorach, hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe. With your word, you bring on evenings. With wisdom, you open the gates of heaven, and with understanding, you change the times, alternate the seasons, and arrange the stars in their watches in the sky according to your will. You create day and night. You roll the light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring night, and differentiate between day and night. God's name is God of all hosts, the Almighty, who is living and enduring, will reign up over us forever. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Praise be our eternal God, who brings on the evening. On page 20, we will join together in Ahavat Olam. I love that this prayer talks about love. I do. I think it's beautiful. We talk about God's love for us and our love for God in V'ahavta. And in this section, we are really talking about an unending, vast, infinite love. And I am grateful to be celebrating that with you all this evening. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ahavta, Amcha Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Hukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadeta, Otanu lemadeta. Alken Adonai Eloheinu v'shachbenu, v'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki chem hayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nageh yomam v'layla, nageh yomam v'layla. V'ahavadcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael, Ohev amo Yisrael. Please join me in Shema, which you will find on page 22. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shitecha v'beitecha u'lechtecha v'aderech v'shochbecha v'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim leloheichem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher chotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. We will join in Micha Mocha, which is on the next page, page 25, if you're following along. And if you don't have the prayer book, I forgot to say this earlier. Somebody who's following along online at home, who's looking at the prayer book too. If you can post the link in the chat for folks who don't have it yet, that would be very helpful. Thank you. I forgot to say that earlier. We'll join together in Micha Mocha, our song for freedom. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, osei feleh. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? When Moses and the children crossed the sea, they sang of you songs of freedom. Who is like you, Adonai? Adonai, Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh. Hashkivenu, which is our next prayer on page 26, is one of my favorites. The idea of a shelter, of a canopy of peace underneath the love, the infinite love that is God, makes my heart happy and brings some peace. And I hope it will do the same for you. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ufros aleinu Sukkah shlomecha lechaim uleshalom ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. We will now turn to page 51 for those of you following along at home for the Amidah, our standing prayer. If you are able, or if it has become your custom, I invite you to rise at this time as we join together. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel. Ha'el hagadol hagibor hanorah, El Elyon, gomel chasadim tovim, v'konei hakol, v'zocher chasdei avot v'imahot, u'mevi geula livnei v'neihem, lema'an shemo be'ahava. Melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol atah rav lehoshia. Mechalkel chaim bechesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim. Tomach noflim v'rofech cholim, umatir asurim. Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot umido melech, melech memit umechayeh umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. V'shamru on page 55. Please be seated if that's your custom at this time. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, od hi leolam, od hi leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. וביום השביעי כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We will now take some time to pray silently. On page 58, you'll see a prayer called Hoda'ah, which is the prayer when we say Modim Anachnu Lach, thank you, God. And I invite you, if you'd like, to write something that you have been grateful for this week or something that you are feeling grateful for in the chat below, and feel free to comment on each other's gratitudes and hold that gratitude space, and we'll come back together in just a few moments. Yehiyu leratzon imrefi ve'yon libi lefanecha Adonai tzori Adonai tzori vegoali. At this time, we will turn to page 67 for the Misha Berach prayer. I have the following members at Shir Tikvah we are thinking of them and sending them full healing: Harriet Silverman, Richard Koski, Ed Shapiro, and Marcia Singer. I'm also thinking of Pinchas ben Ruvain Vemalka, and my mom. We will join together in the Misha Berach prayer, our prayer for healing, on page 67. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach imotenu Mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. With those names of people who have come before us and people who we are thinking of, who create our community, I'd like to share a few words, which I guess is my job. So you knew that was coming, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I am truly so excited to be here this evening with all of you. My first week and a half have been really amazing, and I'm so grateful to be here at this moment celebrating Shabbat with you, my new community. As I have been thinking this week about what to say to you, how to introduce myself while navigating how to talk about what's going on in the world around us, along with the Torah portion, I found myself reflecting on how I got to this moment. The incredible people, some of whom are here at this service, and some of whom are no longer on this earth, who lifted me up and supported me and came before me so that I can stand before you as the rabbi. I especially think of my Bubby and Zaidi, Zichronam Livracha, my grandparents, who showed me what unconditional love looks like, made music and Judaism synonymous, and who lived every day as proud, engaged Jews. I've also been thinking a lot about my dear friend, MJ Tassi. MJ was a prosecutor, a consultant, and believed in empowering women so much that she created the Heinz Negotiation Academy for Women at Carnegie Mellon University. MJ believed one could negotiate for anything, even the price of gas, a philosophy that she taught high-ranking women executives in the academy. A no was only the first step in the negotiation. She never pulled punches, but she only did this in a caring, loving way inside of a relationship. She was honest, and when I was thinking about working for a third year before applying for rabbinical school, MJ looked me in the eye and said, "Do not put this off. Now is your time. Take the GRE. I will even pay for it. You need to move forward." MJ has been on my mind because I know she'd be so proud to watch me take this life step, and I wouldn't be here without her loving push. But I've also been thinking about her a lot because of this week's Torah portion, which contains some brilliant, resilient, and strategic women. The Parsha this week, Pinchas, is yet another portion in the book of Numbers that contains a census. We love numbers. That's why it's called that. The people are close to reaching the promised land, and so Moses is helping them transition from 40 years in the wilderness. There is a detailed record of land inheritance in this Parsha, outlining who gets what piece of tribal land. Of course, all of the descendants named are men, with one exception, Zelophehad's daughters. These women fundamentally changed the way inheritance functioned in Torah and essentially persuaded God to add a new law to those that had been given at Sinai. They negotiated their way to their rightful place as landowners. And the fact that they were counted amongst the landowners and that their names have been preserved in the Torah shows us just how important they were. Machla, Noah, Hagla, Milcah, and Tirzah, also known as Zelophehad's daughters, are some of the few women named in Torah. They were 5 unmarried women whose father died. They had no brothers, so their land, according to the law, was to go to their fathers, brothers, or nephews, or some other male relative. These 5 women counted amongst the most disenfranchised population of the Israelites. They had no living male relative to speak for them, and they were facing an unjust law that would uproot them from their land and make them homeless, leaving them with nothing, as they had no husbands or brothers. So, Machla, Noah, Hagla, Milcah, and Tirzah used language that already existed in society about family, inheritance, and loyalty to their name. They said they wanted their father's name to live on, and the way that that could happen was only through them. They stood before Moses, Eleazar, the priest, and all the elders at the tent of meeting, and they say, "Our father died, but it wasn't in rebellion against God," which had just happened in 2 portions ago in Korach when there was a huge rebellion against God and many people died. But they wanted to be sure that Moses knew that their father had died of his own right, not because of the rebellion. And they said, therefore, we should be able to have our own land and carry on his name. They say, "Give us a holding of our father's land." They aren't begging, they aren't supplicating or petitioning. They strongly and firmly demand justice. Their voices are unified, and they skillfully navigate the lead up to the request in such a way that the elders and Moses could hear them. They showed they understood how society functioned and how important community and family lineage was to the Israelites. This is a moment of bravery when the women put everything on the line. In a surprising turn of events, Moses doesn't have an answer for the women. In one of Moses's more humble moments, he says he does not know what to do, and so Moses brings their case to God. The word case is the usual translation here. It says Moses brings their case before God. But the word that's actually used is mishpatan, which means their law in the female plural. So Moses understood that what the women wanted to do was not just have their specific case decided, but indeed add a law that never existed before that would change society. And so God hears the case, here's their rule that they want to change, and says, the words of Zelophehad's daughters are just. They will inherit their father's land. And just like that, the law changed forever. This is one of very few cases in which God changes the law, acknowledging what was in place before was unjust. Machla, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah were courageous. They knew their place in society was at stake, and yet they spoke out anyway, changing the laws for all women to follow. These women remind me of MJ because they encourage us to think differently, to go outside of it's always been this way, and to be creative and chutzpahdik enough to say, there are changes that need to be made that would benefit us and everyone around us. These women teach us we must use our voices, especially those of us who have the privilege to operate within a current system. We have to speak up. The Zelophehad's daughters teach us that we must think outside the box to lift up those whose pleas, ideas, and needs are not heard or met. Zelophehad's daughters teach us to be brave. They teach us to be courageous, to put ourselves in a space that feels uncomfortable for the benefit of all people. To work toward justice, a real justice that would bring all of our voices together. In this time, we are looking at some really scary things in this world. And it is our prerogative as Jews and as human beings to follow the example of Machla, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah, and be brave. Shabbat Shalom. Speaking of things that are our responsibility, our next prayer, Aleinu, is a prayer that it is Aleinu. It is on us to praise God. It is on us to do the work. So if you are able to, or if you are rising, please rise and join me for Aleinu on page 74. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו ככם וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Please be seated. one of the greatest gifts about learning from Torah is that we get to think about our ancestors. Our liturgy also allows us that sort of privilege to look and say, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, God, here are all the people on the shoulders that we stand. Our Mourner's Kaddish is another moment for us to do that kind of acknowledgement, to acknowledge who came before us and who we're missing. I'd like to share a reading from one of my favorite from a prayer book that has become one of my favorites. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give it me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. This week, our community is in a period of shloshim for Bob Henkel, husband of Sheila Henkel and our beloved congregant, and Lily Levy, the aunt of Carrie Levy. We also think of the yahrzeits of Anita Pincus, sister of Jean Hirschfeld, Celia Seid, mother of Jean Hirschfeld, Shirley Mohan, mother of Tim Mohan, Sally Einhorn, mother of Fran Wolf, Stanley Blatt, father of Paul Blatt, Al Nagel, husband of Marianne Nagel and beloved congregant, Jeffrey Epstein, husband of Sherry Epstein, Isidore Aronoff, father of Linda Laurie, Albert Kaplan, father of Marilyn Janiak. There are other people observing yahrzeits this evening. If you'd like to share that name aloud with us, you can raise your hand or type it in the chat or keep that person in your heart. And if you'd like to do so now, I don't see any hands. Please rise if you are able and join me in Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish, on page 78. Yitzgadal v'kadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayeh dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lomei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, here and everywhere, all over this broken earth. And let us say, Amen. I have just a few thoughts before we conclude that I wanted to share. I first wanted to say thank you to Lorelei for getting the streaming situated, and for Rich for making sure that we were, for hosting and moderating. I over the last week and a half, it hasn't been that long, but I have just become so grateful for both Sarah and Lorelei to have them as colleagues. I mean, this is a really special place and they are really special people, and I am so grateful to be a part of this team with them. And to Donna and Rachel, who I have not yet met, I'm sure it will be great. We will meet together. I am also super grateful for the transition team, for all of the work, logistics, hours you've put into making sure that this transition has been a smooth one. If we haven't yet had a chance to meet, what's happening now is I'm meeting with B'nai Mitzvah families and committee chairs, and my hope is to start meeting with everybody as soon as we can. I have loved getting to know the congregation, and I've picked up 3 things that I thought I would share with you. The first one is everybody is worried about not having enough volunteers. Everybody is worried about not having enough members. And I will say that those are not Shir Tikvah exclusive worries. Those are religion worries in general. So not even Jewish worries, but religious worries in general. So that's something that we have to talk about and strategize about. But the thing that really stood out to me was how much people love Shir Tikvah. I mean, every single person, to a person, said, we love this community, we love our friends, we love each other, and we are so glad to be a part of it. Whatever other things they brought to the table, valid and interesting, and I've written them down, and I'm so excited to follow up with people and to learn more. But that really stood out to me as something special, and that is exclusive to Shir Tikvah. That is not a worldwide situation. That is a Shir Tikvah experience. And I'm really, really grateful to be a part of this community that loves each other so fiercely through all of this. And I'm also want to offer some gratitude for this ability to be together, even though we aren't technically face to face. We are seeing each other's faces, and that is really lovely. So I hope you'll join with me in Oseh Shalom on the bottom of page 79 as we conclude our service, praying for peace, praying for all the people in this world who are working, who are really doing what they can to make sure that we can live in freedom and in health. So let's join together. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. I am now supposed to invite somebody to do announcements.
I am that somebody. Yes,
okay,
I am.
Thank you, Patty Rafus.
Yay, here we go. And so I'm going to say a little prayer that the batteries hold out. So far, so good. Rich is my backup in case I disappear suddenly. Welcome. Rabbi Alicia, thank you so much. This was a beautiful service. Thank you for introducing us to your parents. I know they're very proud of you, as are we all. This is such an exciting occasion for us to be able to share with you and with them. So thank you all for a very, very special experience. And we want to keep the good feelings going. So we hope that everyone will stay for our virtual ONEG after the service and enjoy spending some time with Rabbi Alicia and all of your Shir Tikvah friends and family. We will be continuing after tonight with our virtual offerings each week, and we encourage you to connect in and attend. Keep your eyes peeled for our e-blast with links to our weekly Torah study, meditation group, grief group, unwind social hour, and more. Also, our millennial organized lay-led Shabbat morning service group is looking for your feedback. Please check this Monday's e-blast for more information. The transition team is working hard to create opportunities for Rabbi Alicia to get to know all of the members of our congregation. Stay tuned for more information in the coming days and weeks. She's so much looking forward to meeting each of you, as she just mentioned. And finally, Sisterhood's Book Club continues with our next selection, which is Gateway to the Moon by Mary Morris. Our next meeting will take August 2nd at 3 p.m. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Patty. So as we conclude, we are going to do a virtual oneg. So I'd like to invite my dad, David, to lead us in Kiddush. If you have a little wine near you, please join. And if you have a little bread near you, also please grab that. Whenever you're ready, Dad. And if you're following along at home, you'll find this on page 70. Nope, that's the page we were on. Oh, sorry. Page 87, the opposite of 78. All right, Dad, take it away. Wait, pause for a second. Pause for a second. You sound like a robot stuck in a fan. So I don't know if it's is that your, you sound beautiful and like a robot. Wow, you really sound like a robot. Mom's gonna get the other device, I guess. Oh wait, will you mute yourself and unmute yourself? See if that works. Woo! Now try.
How about now?
Oh, there it is.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu Shabbat kacho ve'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit hu yom tehila lemikra kodesh zecher litzirat Mizrayim Ivanu v'charta Yomanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim Shabbat kodecha Gava uvratzon Hinechaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
Chaim.
That's a Zadie special, that one. Will you lead us in Motzi too if you have a challah there, Dad?
We do.
All right.
All right. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Good Shabbos, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for being a part of my first service. I'm just so grateful to be here, and I can't wait to continue being in community together.